Hey, it's oshinsims and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a speed furnish because Seina from A Perfect Life Challenge just purchased her first home, which is knocking off another thing off of her list of things to do for this challenge. I'm actually using a home that was made by Mr. Olkan. I love this home so much. I feel like it's the perfect home for Del Sol Valley and the perfect renovated lot for this actual inner circle lot in this world, and I love it. I changed up some of the doors, I changed up some of the floors and the walls and things like that. I probably think it's a good thing to mention that for the first time, I'm not playing in a house that is full of hardwood and carpet in the bedrooms. I decided to go full-blown sunny weather with it and give all the rooms tile. So this is kind of Californian or Florida type of home. That's what I was kind of going for. I don't know how long I'll keep the tile, but for what it's worth, I just wanted to feel like I was playing in something different than what I normally play in. So I used the Jungle Adventure tiles, which I think look absolutely stunning because they don't look like outside tiles. They actually look like they should be placed indoors, and I just really love those. And because Seina enjoyed her Jungle Adventure trips so much, she did indeed she had to get the counters that she had in the rental home. She was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love that Salvadorada look. I need it in my home. And so we kind of spent what we had to renovate before she, let me think, when she left the house, her and Johnny's what's the word, their income was combined. However, her parents gave her I gave her 50,000. Yeah, 50,000 simoleons to buy her own place. And the reason why I did that is because I couldn't tell how much Seina made or not. When her house originally split, when her parents kind of had that little separation, she was still having her own job. She makes really good money. So I just feel like they would set her up for life. This is what her dad was working so hard for. And unfortunately, in the next episode, and probably when this first started, I kind of wanted to throw out a sneak peek. You can already tell that a member of her family has passed away. So when the first episode when her adult life, that episode launches, and you'll see that she actually did lose one of her parents. And it is unfortunately very sad. So it kind of sucks that I had to go into this knowing that one of her parents had passed away after just her receiving such a big lump sum and finally getting her own house, and that parent unfortunately will not be able to see what she's accomplished or what she chose or whatever. So it does kind of stink, but I can't stop it. I didn't want to take it back, or I would probably be playing with Seina forever and ever and ever. I actually feel like it's cooler to play with Seina's future generations as opposed to just her, because we've seen her grow up from the beginning, and it just feels like it's somewhat of a legacy now that Ren is in the picture and involved here. But I absolutely love Del Sol Valley. Let me talk about it. It's literally the Sunshine State for me. I feel like it has really, really good lighting. It doesn't make the home look too dark, and for the outside, I plan on adding a pool. I kind of want Seina to have a pool, so I didn't do it in this speed furnish, but I do plan on adding a pool eventually. Hopefully I don't forget. I just feel like they would have a pool here, and for some reason this inner circle lot is one of my favorite lots. This one in the Upland Place, which is right across from it, and Get Famous is probably one of my favorite packs after Seasons and Eco Lifestyle and stuff, because I just love the world, and I hate that it's not big enough. But let's move on. I can't really talk about my love for Del Sol Valley the whole video, but let me move on to Ren's room. This is important for me. It went through so many changes in what you're seeing right now. I went with a rustic adventurous look because this kid traveled all the way to a different country at a very, very young age. He is naturally adventurous. He wants to travel the world just like his mother, and he also has the soul of his dad as well. So he's very chill and relaxed. And unlike Seina's mom, who dressed her room up in pink everywhere and did all of that, she just kind of let Johnny and him decide how the room was gonna look, and she's just yeah, get it. She's more so just happy if Ren is happy. Most kids probably have a little twin bed in their bedroom, but not Ren. He has a full size bed, because he will be aging up soon into a child. And most importantly, I feel not all children have to sleep in a twin size bed. A lot of kids. Like when I would go to my friend's house and they had like a full size bed, I was like, oh my gosh, you are rich. But really, I had a twin size bed, but Seina's one of those moms where she's like, no, I'm gonna get you like a big bed, and it's gonna be themed. But his room is like kind of him. It's not really themed. It's like rustic, but then you'll see that I also placed a bunch of void critters everywhere, which you guys will see why. I was in a void critters mood after watching Ravasheen's new stream for this new mod that she's creating, which is going to allow like adults and everyone to battle and train their void critters, as opposed to it just being like a kids thing in the game. I love void critters, but I don't play with that often because it came with the kids room stuff pack. But like you see that white big bulky machine in the middle of Ren's room, like that's the reason why I avoid void critters, because it's just so unnecessarily big that I just forget that that's something we can do in the game. But I love his room, and again, it went through so many changes, but I was just like, you know what, Seina would want her kid just to be happy and cool. She's kind of minimalistic. Even in her other house, the house that we just came from, like it's really chill. Like her bedroom was not like overly decorated or anything. She just has a really nice normal kind of space. But I feel like the living room area and space, it has the most like character in it. Like the bedrooms are actually, or her bedroom, her and Johnny's bedroom is actually like really dull and not like decorated at all. And I'm actually considering like leaving it that way because I don't know, like not all homes and stuff have like intense amounts of clutter, or just, you know what I mean? Like they're not super overly decorated. Like sometimes only pieces of your house is like that, like the piece that everyone else will see. So I went ahead and just kind of like really made sure that the front room and everything was nice and decorated, but still kept that minimal theme. And I just really like it. Like, now I will say that upon playing this, I know that if I was to continue playing with this color scheme would be very, very harsh on the eyes because it is so monochromatic. It's like black and white and gray. It's like, ooh, it's just, yeah, you do need like pops of color. But for someone like me, it's like, I don't know, I dig this type of like style in houses. And instead of going with that like all brown cozy rustic look, I was like, let me modernize this a little bit. Like I always dream of having like a home or something like this in real life, so why not? I love cozy vibes, but at the same time I love this too. So good. I love furnishing stuff. This was actually my third attempt at furnishing Seina's home. Originally she didn't even have this house, but the funny thing is when you're not satisfied with something as a YouTuber, you keep doing it again until you're satisfied. And I looked back on my old footage when I was furnishing her other houses that were potentially going to be here, and I like those too looking back. So I'm glad that this is a really short series because I feel like I would probably revert, like if you guys could see like certain ways that I decorated her other homes. But yeah, like I always tell people, I blame my zodiac sign because I'm like, I'm indecisive. I'm an indecisive Gemini. I can't help it. Like, and because we're in Del Sol Valley, I had to put some movie posters up. It's only right. And then I put this poster up in her room where it kind of reminds me of like a Marilyn Monroe type of thing, and added a little bit of clutter pieces here and there. But all in all, I really love the place. And what I'm going to do is actually like go inside of go inside of go inside the game to show you, as opposed to uploading the screenshots at the end, so that we can just kind of like just roll through the house live. And you want to know something too? This made me realize I have to clean out my CC folder because I have way too many like build objects. What I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna like linking build mode stuff is very tedious because they normally come in sets. So what I'm gonna do is place down my favorite, like all the creators that I've used from this build. I'm gonna actually place their just websites down in the description. You can visit them and go to their downloads page, because let me tell you, it's just a headache. I need to clean it out like today. We are in game now, and I want to show you guys the house this way as opposed to adding screenshots and all that stuff, because this is just a little more hands-on. But we do have our nice simple home. I hate that it's actually nighttime, but I guess it gives us a different feel for the house. This is honestly like such a simple Del Sol, aka the Los Angeles of the Sims world, like type of home. I love the tile floors, and I don't know how long I'm gonna keep them because I never just play in tile floors. But yeah, so everything is really nice. The bathroom, the decor for the bathroom, I only put like a little rope here. Here's the bathroom. Trying to get like a better angle of the bathroom here, and everything's like nice, clean, and simple. I tried not to furnish it too much. I think I already mentioned that, but I love the minimalistic kind of vibe here. And I also try not to add too much CC, but I couldn't help myself. I love love Ren's room. It looks so nice. Oh my gosh, I'm not saving this at all, so I'm just going to do that. And like, there's a whole thing with this. I'm not saving this, or maybe I will. But yeah, so that's the house. I love it very much, and I hope you guys do too. And we will continue on with Seina's adult life, and then ending with the finale when she is an elder. So stay tuned for Seina's episodes this week of the Perfect Life Challenge. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Just keep simming. Always stay wavy, and I will see you in the next video. Alrighty, peace out.